You just saw a special weather report about the future. The biggest impact of the climate crisis will be felt by the youngest, our children. So I want to ask you to join me in taking the climate pledge on UNDP's weatherkids.org on behalf of any children in our lives. Because if there is one thing that we can all agree on, it's that we want to leave a better world for the next generation. There is no denying that we are living in a climate emergency. You've undoubtedly heard one news report after another of record high temperatures, droughts, flooding, and storms that are causing death and devastation around the world. But did you know that climate change is endangering people's lives on their daily commutes? Extreme weather events are directly linked to an increase in road traffic crashes and fatalities. Most of us don't think about the impact of climate crisis on road safety, but doing so could save countless lives. Changing weather patterns, such as record high rainfall, can lead to mudslides and flooding, which can damage roads and bridges. In some regions, climate changes contributed to more slippery roads, reduced visibility, and increased humidity that reduces road surface friction. All of this endangers the safety of those on the road and increases the risk of car crashes. These dangers are magnified in countries where resources are already limited. Their exposure to threats of fatal road crashes is increased by the strain this burden places on their economy. They are left vulnerable and prone to tragedy for their citizens, including children who sometimes become victims while simply walking to school. In addition to the human tragedy, road crashes trap countries into a vicious cycle of poverty. More than 90% of road crashes occur in low and middle income countries, making road traffic injuries an important development challenge. On top of the effects of extreme weather events, vehicle emissions are one of the leading drivers of climate change, with 27% of the world's CO2 emissions attributed to transportation. And so this cycle continues. However, by promoting sustainable public transport, we can relieve congestion in cities, reduce CO2 emissions, and avoid road crashes. While we can't be everything, everywhere, all at once, we can create change, especially in countries where it's needed most. Join us in advancing the UN's new decade of action for road safety, aiming to cut the number of global deaths by half by 2030. Donate to the UN Road Safety Fund to invest in and strengthen road safety programs around the world. And finally, we can all be the change by putting down our phones, turning down the music, and paying attention to the road while driving. I have teamed up with 13 other global celebrity voices as part of the new UN JCDecaux campaign to make a safety statement for road safety, because we all deserve to arrive alive. Join us. Thank you.